Tony.
If I was to get elected to this water board, the first thing what I would do is I would make sure that we comply fully with the state audit to ensure that we get to the bottom of the real issues that are occurring here. As you hear from the incumbent, he seems to be in denial when you start seeing all the true articles that have been out in the newspaper. When you start talking about all the wasteful spending that I hope that we could get a chance to and address. Rate increases, yes. When he came in, we were paying $478 per acre foot. Now we're paying $915 per acre foot, and next year it's going to go to $967. So those are the rate increases we're talking about. They're very suspect. Why are we increasing the rates? And when we get through this audit, I want to see why is it that last year the Central Basin had a $36 million reserve, and this year it went down to $26 million reserve. I wonder where the $10 million went this past year. People are conserving more. We're using 83% less water than we did 10 years ago when he got in. So if we're using less, prices should be dropping, but they're increasing. What happened to the reserve? That's a question. All it is, I hope all these questions get answered. I got more here, but I don't want to take up too much of the time. The question was, what would I do when I get in? I want to make sure that we fully comply with the audit, get to the bottom of the audit, make sure that we address those issues to make sure we get the Central Basin back on track, again, to providing clean and affordable water.
Thank you. Mr. Hawkins.
Yes. Okay, let me just address some of this stuff. He just said we're going to be at $900 increase in water. That is metropolitan. That has nothing to do with Central Basin. Metropolitan raises their rates, we pass it on through. It is not our raise, it is Metropolitan's. In one of the cases he said that we raised our rates 40%. And that's true. Let me tell you what 40% means. I'm going to tell you it like Paul Harvey would say it. 40% is $18 per acre foot. 1 acre a foot will handle 2 families of 4 for 1 year. If you divide that out, it comes out to less than 1 penny a day. We raised it 40% in 2 years in a row. That means we raised it about 2 pennies a day on the working family. And they call this outrageous. And this is part of the scare tactics. They're taking something that is not us, it is Metropolitan, passes it on through, and we send it on, and we put our $18 on, and that is our increase. So that's why we need to get some truth in some of this stuff, and it just has not been coming out.